Kadro Dahir is one of the nearly 3 million internally displaced people in Somalia. Every morning, she makes a short journey with her son to get the day's water. This well is just one of the 1,500 that Turkey has helped build through NGOs like Diyanet Vakfı.
Before this well, we walked for kilometers with our children to bring clean water back to the camp. The water we had here was dirty and many people caught diseases from it. But now at least we have clean water to survive on.
UNICEF says only 45% of Somalis have access to safe drinking water, leaving more than half the country at an increased risk of waterborne diseases. And in many remote regions, the only source of water is from the rain that rarely falls. A prolonged drought is devastating large parts of Somalia. With little water to drink or to use for agriculture, more than 6 million people face food shortages. The UN says a humanitarian crisis could be about to boil over, and it's a warning Somalia isn't ignoring. To tackle the problem, Somali NGOs like Zamzam are partnering with Turkish aid groups to provide long-term solutions. One focus is education and building up Somalia's human capital. Schools like this one hope to teach the next generation of agricultural workers. Mohammed Ibrahim, who is set to graduate this year, has high hopes that his skills will translate into real change for people.
This school is the first of its kind in our country, teaching very basic techniques that will double, even triple, the crops we harvest. Many people in our country have nothing to eat, and after I graduate, I want to help my people by sharing my knowledge.
Somalia, which has been suffering from nearly 3 decades of civil war, has been left to overcome its challenges largely on its own. Constant violence and a lack of central government have forced many international aid groups to flee. But one country was willing to take a risk in order to help.
At time, nobody was there to come to Somalia. The president of Turkey, at that time the prime minister, he came and go to the refugee camps and just handle the children there. And from there, the world opened the eyes, say, Turkish goes there, we have to run after it.
Since 2011, Turkey has invested heavily in projects that are looking to avoid past mistakes. Temporary fixes are being replaced with long-term plans to bring real improvements to people on the ground.
Uzun dönemde kalkınması için neler gerekiyorsa o tür.
Turkey has invested a lot in Somalia's development. We have built roads, parliaments, schools, and hospitals. We worked closely with the government to provide security, and we've come a long way. But our real progress has been providing the right education and training to empower the locals and allow them to solve the pressing issues of this country.
For Somalis like Mohammed Ibrahim, being empowered doesn't mean being given handouts. Instead, he says he wants to utilize what he's learned to ensure that his generation is the last to have suffered from extreme poverty. Omar Kablan, Straight Talk, Mogadishu, Somalia.